Hey yo, what's the word? What's the word? Welcome back to another edition of Live and Direct from the iPhone X with your boy Justin J. Will or whatever you want to call me. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Hope you can hear me real well through your speakers, your headphones, $200 AirPods, yada yada yada. So let's hop right into it. Not even wasting no time, man. We're getting straight into it. Another rapper has died, man. Another rapper has died out here in these streets. Not in the streets, the streets. You feel me? To be specific, the interstate. So, King Von got killed not too long ago. The rapper from Chicago got killed outside of an Atlanta nightclub. And now Mo 3 has gotten killed on a Dallas interstate. So Mo 3 was a Dallas rapper, and he ended up getting killed in Dallas on the interstate. So story goes that he basically was being followed by some car, and he was trying to get away, trying to weave and duck through traffic, I guess, and he couldn't get around it, and he ended up crashing, and he got out and tried to run, and they hawked him down on the highway and shot him in cold blood and killed him and got away with it in the middle of broad daylight. So that's crazy, man. Another rapper has died. It's unfortunate because I just kind of started listening to Mo 3. Like, I'm not even sitting up here and act like I was the biggest fan. I knew every song, but that song he had, what's that song? Broken Love, I guess. I had heard that song. I was like, damn, okay, Mo 3, he might be alright. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew who he was, but I hadn't really just listened to him like that. But after I heard that song, I kind of started checking out some other songs from him. I was like, okay, you alright. And he seemed like a pretty dope artist, man. He seemed like a pretty dope artist. And he was another young person. He was 28. So, like 2 years older than King Von. King Von died at 26. He died at 28. So it's all unfortunate, man, to see this happen. And the crazy thing is, bro, like, I just think about how that went down. And, like, bro, like, what did he do, man? Like, do you know how much hatred you have to have in your heart to kill somebody in cold blood in broad daylight? Keep in mind, y'all, this was in broad daylight. This wasn't Sunday morning at 2:00, 2:00 in the morning, coming home from a club, 5:00 in the morning, coming home from a strip club, dark out, no cars on the freeway, no cars on the interstate, none of that. This was in broad daylight, in traffic in Dallas. Now, I hadn't been to Dallas in a little while. Got a lot of family out there. It's been a minute. But one thing I remember about Dallas, boy, they had some traffic. They had some traffic. You weren't finna hardly get on the interstate and no cars gonna be on that goddamn interstate. Okay? And this was on a work day. You feel me? Not a weekend, but on a weekday. You know what I'm saying? Where everybody's going to work. So it had to be busy. It was busy as hell. Obviously, it was busy according to the story, according to what I read. It was busy. He couldn't get around it. So he ended up crashing out on the side of the highway, and he had to hop out and try to run for his life, and they hawked him down. So that's crazy, man. Like, you gotta really want somebody dead in order to do that. This ain't like the King Von situation in the sense that there was an altercation that just kind of turned into that. There was a fight that turned into a shooting. This was like a hit. This was a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like no doubt about it. Whoever that was, they wanted him, and they wanted him bad. To do that in broad daylight, okay, in front of everybody, that is a brazen act, man. Like, that was bruh. You can't just like I don't know, man. I don't know. Like that's crazy. Crazy to think that somebody wanted him that bad. They wanted him that bad that they did that in front of everybody. They did that in broad daylight. But man, that just goes to show you, bro. Hey, these dudes don't care. They don't care, man. They don't care who you is. They don't care. Hey, if the price is right, if they want you bad enough, they gonna get you. They gonna get your ass. You feel me? Just like they did the rapper FBG Duck in Chicago. Apparently, downtown is supposed to be like a safe area. Got plenty of cameras. It be plenty of people down there. Man, they pulled up in broad daylight and shot him. Like 2 cars deep, shot him. And killed him. They didn't care. They didn't care about the cameras. They didn't care about the people. They didn't care about any of that stuff. All they knew is that they wanted him dead. They wanted him dead, or somebody else wanted him dead. And they sent them to get the job done. So dudes don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the whole story is behind it. I hate to see it because another talented dude who had his whole life ahead of him. Like I said, man, he was 28 years old. Like, dude wouldn't know. He was 28, not 58. So he had his whole life ahead of him. And he lost it on the side of the highway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody hawked him down, walked him down, and shot him and killed him. That's crazy, man. That just goes to show you, man, when somebody wants you, they gonna get you. And they ain't gonna stop at nothing. They ain't gonna stop at nothing. I don't know what Mo3 did. I don't know whether he was in some beef. I don't know whether he did in the past. You feel me? That's one thing about it, man. Your past catch up to you. Your past catch up to you. Not saying that that's what this is. I'm just saying that, eventually it's gonna catch up to you. No matter what you're doing. If you did dirt back then, if you messed somebody over back then, you think you got away with it. You think you got over. You think you got away with it scotch free. But trust me, karma gonna come one way or another. Once again, not saying this situation is karma. I'm just saying, like, I don't know, what could have caused it. Could be bad karma. Could be, he got himself into something, got into some beef with somebody. I don't know. Regardless, man, it's sad as hell because now this guy can't enjoy his money. He can't enjoy his fame. He can't enjoy his cars. He can't enjoy his house. Can't enjoy his family. Can't enjoy his kids. And once again, here we go. As I mentioned, in the King Von situation, hey, kids have to grow up without a father. Here we go again. Here go that vicious cycle. That vicious cycle that we always talk about. Kids growing up without their daddy. So now King Von's kids, they gotta grow up without him. And now Mo3 kids, they gotta grow up without him. You know what I'm saying? It's a vicious cycle. So it's messed up all the way, man. It really is. And you got him getting shot and killed on the side of the highway in the middle of broad daylight, and then somehow, some way, Lil Boost ass and got shot down there in Dallas. Apparently, he ended up. I don't know, man. I've seen various stories, man. Some people say that somebody intentionally. I saw a story where somebody said that they intentionally shot at Lil Boost's van. He had a Sprinter van, and I saw another story where they were saying that he got caught in the middle of a crossfire or something. So regardless, he ended up getting shot in the leg. Luckily, he alright. And he suffered, non-life-threatening injuries. So that's good. But then you got him getting shot, and then this guy, Benny the Butcher, gets shot down in Houston doing an attempted robbery. Like, bruh, these rappers got to stay on point, man. Rappers got to stay on point, man, because it's obvious. Texas don't like nobody. Man, I mean, god damn. I mean, what the hell Boosie do? I mean, I get, whatever Mo3 had going on, and maybe for y'all who don't know, Boosie and Mo3 was real close. So close that they came out with an album together. So they was real close. So maybe they had something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Guilty by association type stuff. But I'm like, damn, Boosie ain't did nothing. Boosie ain't did nothing. Like, bro, y'all don't like nobody. Golly. So I don't know. And then I saw that they killed some other rapper, local rapper down there that was like a rapper / dentist or something. Which I ain't gonna lie to you, that first time I ever heard it. That dude was rapping and he was a dentist. I ain't knocking the hustle. He was getting to it. But man, that's messed up all the way, man. That's messed up all the way around. So I don't know what to say, man. November's halfway over with. We still got December to go, and ain't no telling what's gonna happen, man. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. I hope and pray everybody ends up, making it however they gotta making it through safe and sound. We got COVID running rampant through the United States. If you guys haven't noticed, all right, this COVID thing's picking back up, and I'm pretty sure all of America's headed toward another lockdown. We're headed toward another lockdown. No doubt about it. Seeing the news clippings, seeing the reports on TV, the videos on the internet, everybody is pretty much headed toward a lockdown. Every city. Okay, the whole entire United States. It's coming. Also, man, let me tell you this. Well, let me beg and plead, you guys. Please don't hoard. Don't be out here fighting over toilet tissue again. Don't be out here doing that. Okay? I think that these companies they've learned from earlier this year, and the supply chain will be able to keep up. I think they will be able to keep up with demand better than they were able to before, because now they've been through it. They've learned their lesson. You know what I'm saying? They have plenty of lessons learned, so they'll be okay. Don't be out here hoarding stuff, man. Don't be buying up all the chicken. Okay? Don't be buying up all the chicken, man. Don't be buying up all the chicken breasts. Don't be buying up all the toilet tissue. Don't be buying up all the damn soap. It's going to be okay. We're going to get through this. Don't hoard. Stop. Don't do it. Don't panic. Do not panic. Man, that was so frustrating. I'm like, here I am, just a casual shopper. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go in here and make my groceries, man. Y'all done took all the, man, y'all done took all the damn meat, man. You don't gotta hoard, man. You do not have to hoard. Don't do it. Stop. I think the stores will be in a better position to stop a lot of this stuff now. So they'll put if you notice, like when it first kicked off, a lot of the stores didn't have limits. You know what I'm saying? To like toilet tissue and stuff like that. So you just go in there and buy how many you want to. But after a while, later on, you know what I'm saying, as it grew and as we got further into it, a lot of stores started putting limits on stuff. So you can only buy a certain amount of soap. You can only buy a certain amount of hand sanitizer if you can find it. So they started putting restrictions on that type of stuff. So I think the stores will stay ahead of the game now. They will stay ahead of the curve, and they'll prevent a lot of that stuff from happening. So yeah, man, don't be out here hoarding, man. So also, man, just be careful. Just be careful, man. Please be careful out here, man. I don't know what you guys are gonna do for Thanksgiving. Hey, I told you earlier, another episode of Cheap Truth. I said, man, look, I love my family, but yeah, family, I ain't coming to see you this year. I ain't coming down there, which sucks. It really does. it sucks, man, because I usually always make it back home for Thanksgiving, and I do enjoy seeing my folks and being home for a little while. Even though I ain't gonna lie, I get down there and then shoot, probably like the next day I'm ready to go. But that's just kind of how it is being home sometimes. But I am glad to see my family and what I'm saying, socialize with them. But this year I'm just not gonna do it. It ain't worth it unless it's an emergency. Yeah, they won't be seeing Justin. And I'm pretty sure that they are fine with that, and we'll keep it that way. But yeah, man, it sucks all the way around this whole COVID thing, and you know, just try to do what you can. Try to be safe out there. Keep yourself safe. Keep everybody else safe because it's real. It's real. They're getting ready to shut these clubs down around here. They shutting the clubs down. They shutting the bars down. Dine-in service. They're shutting that down, which it sucks, man. It really sucks because not being able to have that dine-in service, not being able to have those bar patrons. I mean, that's gonna cut into profits, which a lot of them are probably not really profiting that much already, given the pandemic. But I mean, they may not be profiting at all. They might be operating at a loss. In all honesty, I mean, it's gonna cut into whatever money they're making, and they may have to let more people go. They may have to lay more people off, or get rid of more people. So that's gonna suck. That's gonna hurt, man. But if you look at what's going on with the doctor, with the hospital beds and the ICU capacity, like, bruh, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. So shout out to all the healthcare workers. I know y'all probably feel like everybody forgot about y'all. Basically, we went through that initial phase, and then once everything started kind of opening back up, people kind of forgot about you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you this, Justin ain't forgot about you. I promise you that. Man, look. Hey, shout out to all the healthcare workers, not even just the healthcare workers, but anybody out there, school, anybody that's out there teaching, anybody that's out there on the front lines, man. You know what I'm saying? First responders, all that. Just kind of thrusting themselves into the thick of things because that's what they have to do. That's their job. And I'm pretty sure when they signed up for that job, they didn't expect to have to battle with COVID-19 necessarily, but it is what it is. But shout out to all of them, man, because that's tough. That's tough to see, to be around all of that, especially the nurses and the doctors, and to be around all that and seeing people die, and people can't have their families back there. You know how usually if somebody's in the hospital, you can, they got a room and you can go visit them, but it's different. Some hospitals, I think the majority of hospitals, they only allowing like one visitor a day. So only that one person can come visit you a day. So once you commit to that one person, that's the only person you're going to see for that day. So, you probably end up spending a lot of time back there by yourself. You got people who have died alone because their family wasn't, able to be back there. You got to FaceTime, and it's just not the same. It's just not the same, man. So please don't be out here like some of these people just acting like it's not a thing. Please don't. I beg of you. Cause man, y'all gonna kill somebody. Okay, Lord forbid. Hopefully you don't kill nobody, but hopefully it's not you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this thing is real, man. Like, people have lost their lives behind this damn virus. Okay, and I don't want to hear nothing. The thing that really frustrates me about this, and I wasn't even planning on ranting like this long about COVID, but the thing that really frustrates me about this, every time you see that somebody died from COVID in the news, they always like to say, well, what underlying conditions did they have? what underlying condition? They had underlying conditions, or they were, they were obese and they were overweight and they had diabetes and they had heart disease and all that stuff. Like, bro, they died. They died, bro. They died. I don't care what I don't care what underlying conditions they had. They died. It's sad. Do you ask about that when somebody's in a car accident? When they're in a car accident, when they die from a car accident, well, they had diabetes. So nothing like no. No, they died, bro. You got kids out here losing their parents from COVID, man. From a virus that we wouldn't even worried about a year ago. We wouldn't even worry about this. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was even worried about this. We didn't even know this was a thing. We were just happy, go lucky, going to a bar, go to a club, go in the mall, no mask, no nothing. All amongst each other, all up in each other's face, laughing in each other's face, spit flying all over the place. Not giving a care. But times are different, man. People losing their life behind this. You feel me? You got hospital beds filling up. ICU, rooms filling up and stuff, man. Not being able to care for patients. Keep in mind now, you got people who have COVID, and then you got all the other people who are going to need, care. People who don't have COVID, people who have, it could be the flu, it could be, they a car accident, or got shot, or got stabbed, or had heart surgery or leg surgery, or whatever type of emergency procedure they had to have. This thing is real, man. And treat it as such. Treat it as a real thing. Treat it as a real thing, man. It's so sad, bro. I saw a story where this 5-year-old died. Matter of fact, I posted up on the Facebook page, which you should be following if you're not. And if you're not following it, if you're not following it already, then I'll put it in the description. Talking too fast. I'll put it in the description, along with all the other social media handles, and you can go ahead and go follow it, go like it, do whatever. But yeah, this 5-year-old girl, and she ended up dying because of COVID. And she was like just so pretty and so precious, man. I don't want to hear nothing about, what somebody up under the pole. Well, what underlying condition did she have? I don't care. I don't get stop, man. Ooh, man, some people are just so tone deaf. Like, bruh, come on. This girl died, man. This little precious 5-year-old girl died. She died. I don't want to hear no, man. Regardless, it's sad. It's sad. And as far as I know, they didn't say anything about it. She didn't have any underlying, health conditions. You got this thing is wiping people's families out, man. Kids losing their moms and dads. It's ridiculous, bro. You feel me? So, man, take this thing serious, man. Take it serious. Don't be out here playing. Man. Wear your mask. Wash your hands, all that. Keep yourself safe. And, but keep yourself safe and keep everybody else safe. So, anyway, I think that's it. That's it for me. So, appreciate you for dropping in, man. As always, make sure that you follow all the social media handles in the description, the Facebook page, YouTube page. And man, I'm telling you, y'all please go subscribe to the YouTube page. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the YouTube page. I feel like I've been saying that for a long time. But I promise you, I'm going to figure out something for the YouTube page, man. I'm still trying to figure out what direction I want to go with the YouTube page. And how I want my YouTube presence to look. But you should just go ahead and go over there and subscribe anyway. So you'll already have that part done before I actually make a decision. So yeah, the YouTube page. Make sure you follow the YouTube page, Facebook page, Instagram page, Twitter page, all that good stuff, man. So as always, count your blessings, not your problems. Talk to you next time. Peace.